Welcome friends, my name is Daria and today we're going to do an exercise on the rubber strip directed at the back of your head to stretch the whole of your neck, the thoracic spine, and specifically to reduce tension around the area of the atlas vertebra. And for this exercise we will fold our rubber strip from our elbow to wrist, not the whole hand, so elbow to wrist. And the corner of the strip, it will hook underneath the rim of our skull. It's like we insert that space of the strip underneath the back of the head. The roof of the skull will lie on that space. You can also roll a thin blanket to place underneath your low back if you have a tendency to keep that space flat. We want to keep a light curve in the lumbar spine. So sit down on your mat, bring the strip behind your head. So aim it where you need it to be. Have a look on the screen and see where I've placed mine. So you just need to copy that. And that might take a few moments to adjust. The lowest hoop will be between your shoulder blades. The edge of the strip is directly underneath the rim of the skull. And you can just use your hands to elongate your neck, get comfortable. And it's like we're hanging on that edge of the strip. And you want to bring your weight slightly forward so that the back of your head is just about 1 millimeter away from the single strip. Taking a few breaths to settle in, breathing naturally, and relax. And now we're going to roll our head to the side, and we're going to do it so slowly, like there's almost no movement at all. So now slowly begin to roll your head to the right, as slowly as possible, eyes closed. And then you can feel the shift of that pressure from the double strip, working the area around the back of the neck. It's like it's massaging those tight little muscles in the neck. So paying attention to the sensations as you move your head 1 millimeter by 1 millimeter. It's like we're inspecting our neck. So we're just halfway to the right corner of the double strip. And now slowly feeling as we approach to the right corner, where the pressure becomes more precise and more bright. And if at any point the sensations become too sharp or too bright, you can even go slower. So now we're on the right corner of the double strip. Let's just stay here for a bit. And if you don't feel much going on, you can just push the head into that corner a little bit more. Don't forget to breathe and relax. We're also releasing tension between the shoulder blades, even though the main focus is on the neck and behind the head. Deep breaths. And now beginning to roll the head back towards the center. A little faster than the first direction. So we're halfway through. And now the head is back in the center. And now slow motion, the head begins to roll to the left, millimeter by millimeter. So that we can experience the whole area of the first vertebra of the neck, our first cervical vertebra. And we're just halfway through towards the first corner, the left corner of the double strip. And now we're beginning to approach the left corner of the strip. Observing the sensations as we breathe deeply and evenly. Our whole attention is around the back of the head and the sensations in that area. The pressure begins to build up, it becomes more precise. And then we find that left corner. And it might feel like it's just inserting itself into the back of the head. And it might be unpleasant or uncomfortable, but don't run away from that sensation and don't worry. Just direct your breaths there. Relax. And if the opposite is true, if you don't feel much going on, then you can just move your head further into that corner to increase the contact. And now begin to move the head to the center. A little bit faster. So we're about halfway through. And let's meet back in the center. And let's repeat, moving the head to the right, just as slowly as before. So find your way to the right corner of the double strip. And we've been here before, but now maybe the head can roll to the right even further. It's like it's rolling off the cliff. But don't think about it as if the head just needs to drop down to the floor. It will happen automatically when the neck is ready, but there's no need to push that movement. So reach your maximum of the movement without lifting your left shoulder off the mat. So now the left side of the neck is stretching. Notice if your shoulders can still be relaxed. So with time and regular practice, the head can easily reach the floor, but it's not a goal in itself. It is a result of practice, but it shouldn't be forced. So breathe, relax, observe. There should be no holding, squeezing, and struggling. There might be a lot of sensations building up between the shoulder blades, but don't let those sensations drag your attention from what we're working on. Don't get involved. And now let's move back to the center a little bit quicker. Halfway. And now back to the center. So maybe as the neck is feeling longer now, you can just readjust your head, running your fingers along the back of the neck. And it's like you're trying to insert the space of that rim of the skull more precisely onto the double strip this time. And let's move the head to the left. Halfway through to the left corner. Left corner. And now we can let the head fall off the cliff on this side. Again, this is the unknown territory for our neck on this side, so don't force any movement. Just explore. The eyes and the face are relaxed. So you've reached your maximum, whatever it might look like. Feel the stretch in the right side of the neck. Make sure the right shoulder is staying low. It's not lifted. And this exercise will help you increase your range of motion in the cervical spine. And because it's connected, so the atlas is connected to our face, we can relax the eyes and the face by releasing the area of the back of the head. So it can also help you with headaches that are often connected with tension in that area. So we're still on the edge, still breathing, relaxing the neck and the thoracic spine and the chest. The eyes and the face are soft. And slowly returning back to center, halfway through. And now back in the center, you can adjust your head once more. Elongate the neck. Reinsert the edge of the double strip back under the rim of the skull. Again, remember the back of the head is just maybe a 1 millimeter off the single strip. It's like it's hanging off. And let's roll the head to the right faster now. So halfway to the corner, corner. Maximum capacity. And then back, corner, halfway to center, center, roll to the left, halfway to the corner, corner of the strip, and then reach your maximum range. Back to center, left corner, halfway to center, and center. Keep rolling to the right. Sharp corner, maximum, roll back, corner, back to center, to the left, corner, maximum of your range, to center, corner, head is back to neutral, and to the right, corner, maximum, back to the corner, back to neutral, roll to the left, corner, maximum, back to the corner, and back to center. You can readjust yourself here once more. So we've done the work with the neck. And now let's bring some awareness to the thoracic spine. It might be pulling our attention there already. So bring your awareness to the space between the shoulder blades. Might be numb there already, might be burning. So let's take a deep breath into the top of the chest and breathe out into the space between the shoulder blades. And keep breathing this way. Don't run away from those sensations. It means that the process is happening, the changes are happening. So breathe into the top of the chest. Breathe out between the shoulder blades. And as you breathe, allow the strap to sink in deeper between the shoulder blades. Breathing deeply and slowly. Imagine the strip sinking into your back, as if sinking into the fresh dough. You can stay here for a few more breaths. Breathing, relaxing, and observing. And then when you're ready, roll onto your right side and sit up straight. Well done. Thank you for practicing with me.